video, I'm going to be talking about what is on my Apple Watch SE. I recently received this Apple Watch as a birthday present and I am so happy with it. I absolutely love it and I could not wait to share it with you guys and show you my favorite apps and everything I use my Apple Watch for. So without further ado, let's get straight on into this video. So now I want to talk a little bit about why I wanted the Apple Watch. So on the Apple Watch, you can actually track and manage your heart rate. There are also apps that you can get on the watch that help you manage stress, and there's meditation apps on there. And I don't want to be depressing at all, but I do have anxiety disorder. So I thought that by getting this Apple Watch, it would be a wonderful tool to utilize when I'm in panicky situations, and this could just be something I could use to help me get through those panic attacks and things like that. So that is why I wanted to get this Apple Watch. So now I want to show you what my Apple Watch came in. It was packaged in this cute little smooth box, and it also came with this. This is the pink sports band that you put on your watch. And then this is the aluminum rose gold actual Apple Watch face. And this is in the 40mm size. There's also a bigger one, but because I have a smaller wrist, I chose to get the smaller one. And it is actually awesome because all of the watch bands come with 3. So if you have a larger sized wrist, you can use the larger extension on the band, but if you have a shorter sized wrist, you can use the shorter sized band. So this is my Apple Watch. It's so clean, it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And this is a size comparison. And this is my iPhone 11 Pro. So they work great together. And I just want to let you guys know that most of the control settings and everything like that, you are going to have to control your watch from your phone. So make sure you have the Apple Watch app on your cell phone. So looking at it up close, this is your watch face, and this is the aluminum rose gold face. And when you want to turn it on, if it is on your wrist, you can just lift your wrist up and it will turn on. However, if you do not, you can just give it a press and voila, it'll show up just like so. And just like the iPhone, you will have to enter a password. But of course, just like all Apple products, you do not have to have a password. So just like the iPhone, you do have this settings screen where you can find stuff simply, and it's just super easy. Now, you do have that on your watch. So if you simply swipe up on your watch, you will have a settings screen. Now, there's a lot of new stuff on here that is not on the iPhone, so I don't blame you if you are confused when you first start out with your Apple Watch. So as you can see, my battery is 100% charged, and you can see that right there. And then your Wi-Fi is right here in your Bluetooth settings. And then right here is so interesting. You can actually press this button and it'll ring your phone. So if you ever lose your phone, you can just ring it from your watch, which is super amazing. Now this button is also new. When I first got my watch, I was like, what the heck is that button? But if you decide to sleep in your watch, or you are in the movie theater or something like that and you don't want your watch to glow, simply press that and it'll turn your notifications off and your screen will dim. And then of course you have your flashlight, which is so awesome. It basically just makes your screen white, so the actual watch itself turns into a flashlight, which is so cool. There's, airplane mode, and this is a water drop feature. When you push it, you turn your digital crown, it will actually make noise, and it'll eject any water that is trapped inside of your watch, which is so cool. And then that is pretty much it for this swipe up option. However, if you do not like all of these features, you can edit this and you can take out some of these features just like you can on the actual iPhone. Now, to see all of your apps, you simply press this crown button and it'll take you to all of your apps. Now this crown button is so cool, it actually works as a scroll. So if you would like to scroll out of your apps, you can do that. If you push it, it'll show you your apps. and it'll zoom out. It can zoom in. So say you were to go to your messages, you can actually use this as a scrolling technique and it will move your screen up and down. They basically have this so if you are having trouble, getting this to work, you can just use this. So when it comes to the apps, all of your standard apps like your calculator and your messages are already going to be on the watch itself. But if you want your own personal apps, you can actually download those in the App Store and it will show up on your watch. So the first app I would like to talk about is the camera remote. Now y'all, this is so amazing. You can use the Apple Watch as a viewfinder for your iPhone camera. So I'm just going to press that. And basically you can just use this as a remote for your pictures. So you can just hold it and you can have your camera set up somewhere else. The next app I think is so cool is this Maps app. You can actually have the maps going on your wrist while you are driving and it will give you a little beep when it's time to turn or something cool like that. So that is absolutely amazing. Another cool app is this hearing app. Now this noise app allows you to know when high noise levels are around you that could possibly affect your hearing. So Apple is great because they know that we need to be able to hear. Then one of my favorites is the heart rate app, and this basically tells you your heart rate and it will notify you if you are having a unusual high or low heart rate, as well as an irregular heart rhythm. So that is really cool. And then of course, as you can see, the Apple Watch has so many apps when it comes to health and fitness. You can actually wear your Apple Watch to go swimming and it will measure, your laps in the pool and everything like that. The Apple Watch SE is water resistant. And then like I said in the beginning of the video, one of the reasons I got this Apple Watch is to do some meditation and things like that. So this app I downloaded and it is a meditation app. And then there are also other health apps on here that are great for mindfulness and reflection. And it'll also tell you when you need to breathe, which is great. And then y'all, I personally downloaded the Starbucks app onto my Apple Watch because I am always there and I can actually put my gift cards and money on here. So when you go to Starbucks, you can actually pay using your watch, which is so cool. So as you can see, I am on my Apple Watch app on my iPhone, and on this I just wanted to show you guys how you can customize your Apple Watch. Now you do need the Apple Watch app in order to do any type of customization. So on here, these are my faces. I have a cheetah print one and one with a clock. Now the Apple Watch app already has ones that you can choose from, but the great thing is you don't have to use theirs. You can do whatever you want with them. So as you can see, you can make your Apple Watch face with activities or art, astronomy, lots of other things on here, which is super cool. And for some of these, you can even customize the color you want. So for example, this one, you can choose what color you want your numbers to be. But for me, I chose to just do a photo and I did my cheetah print picture for the background. And you can even customize the color of pictures of your own, which is super cool. I don't have a color on that one. And then another aspect when it comes to your customization, you can go to your app view and you can choose whether or not you want your apps to show up in a grid format or a list format. I personally have it on the grid format because I can just see all my apps really simply, but if you are a person that likes lists, you can do it that way as well. So that is it when it comes to the customization aspect of this. But when you scroll down, you have things like your general settings, brightness, all of that stuff, kind of things that you see on a regular Apple iPhone. And then when you scroll down, these are all apps that are already downloaded on your Apple Watch. And then when you scroll down, it shows what apps you have decided to download onto your watch. For example, the Starbucks app was not originally on the Apple Watch, but I chose to download it onto there. Then when you go to Discover, this is so awesome. It gives you tips and tricks, and it even shows you what other apps you can download onto your watch, which is awesome. So that was my Apple Watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of my social medias are linked in the description below, so check them out. And I will have new content totally coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Bye!